so freaking bad. Wrestle me.
Welcome, everybody, to the Juice Pro Wrestling episode 98. That's right, I said 98. Can you believe it? I sure as hell can't. Yeah, actually, I can. Episode 98. Card subject to change. Card subject to change. The boys are back in town again. Kick it for me, Phil.
Boys are back in town.
Guess who just got back today?
I thought I wasn't allowed to talk until you introduced me. Back once again.
People know who you are. They see you. And they wonder.
Maximum mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
Known as average everywhere.
Yeah. Average Joes. Oh, wait, we can't use that. We
Nope.
get sued.
It's a movie.
We'll call it average. Never mind, I can't say that either because that's going to sound naughty. Anyways, how you been, man?
Good. I don't know how I've been gone for so long, but I've been gone for a really long time. I think I last time I was here was like a month and a half ago, close to 2 months almost.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? Is that right? 2 months?
I think so.
I don't know.
To quote
my voice
Soundgarden,
got
you've
deeper.
been away too long.
I've been away far too long. But here I am. It's very exciting.
Rock
Very
me like
exciting.
a hurricane.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Hell yeah, I love it.
I'm not a vocalist.
Come on. I love We are the Scorpions.
How's everybody been out there in internet land?
Bitter, probably.
How's my voice sound? Are
Terrible.
you feeling tingly in your belly listening to the soothing
loins.
sound of my boring ass voice?
They're fucking Sreten to the oldies right now.
Everyone is. Everyone does. What's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
You know, just enjoying what 2020 has been a roller coaster ride already, dude. It's,
Yeah.
Fuck, we're at what? This is the end of February we're coming up on?
Coming up on the end of February. Spring is coming.
We've been fucking knocking them out of the park like,
Yep.
you know, all these fucking interviews and shit. PCO, Tito Santana, you know, Tony from Fest Wrestling,
Lot of-
Zicky Dice, Joe Galley.
Yeah. It's been nice to listen to them.
Right? And not
been around.
take part.
Yeah, I haven't been around.
Hanging
but
around.
Here I
this
am.
Town on a boner.
I left. Truth be told, I left to try to go make it in Hollywood, and
How'd that work out?
Kramer and Seinfeld. Well, I'm back because I failed.
I'm back and wetter than ever. Yeah, you didn't make it. He didn't like being on his knees so much and taking direction. So, you guys,
Truth.
welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Whatever. But yeah, we're gonna talk about things, and I'm gonna try to be as entertaining as I can.
All right, let's keep it greasy so she goes down easy. It's time, once again, for everybody's favorite moment of the show when we give you the flunkin' the motherfucking the news. Yes.
What's on the docket?
Oh, no appeal on the docket today. A little Creed for you.
I quit. I gotta go again. I'll
Me
be back
too.
in a
How
couple
do I know
months.
that? It was
Creed.
fucking badgered, banged, however you want to say it, into my head as a young juice. So, first of all, let me get the one you did not want me to talk about.
All right.
All right, Nikita
it rip.
Koloff. Oh, I'll rip him. Nikita
rip.
Koloff, NWA, a couple weeks ago now, maybe a week ago. One of the episodes I really didn't enjoy as much. I didn't feel, you know, like I said, I made a post in the Juice Pro Wrestling Universe, which is our Facebook group. Go join it. They're paying for the advertising for all those fancy Super Bowl commercials. You might as well, you know. You didn't get to see our bit in that commercial. We were the ones that just, you know, we were after the power lifters. I think it got cut. We were just fucking lifting a bunch of beers and Bud Light seltzers, giving them around, giving them
Camera
a
was
whirl.
zooming in on our bellies.
Yeah, engorged.
Beer belly, beer belly, beer belly, beer belly.
Engorged to show failure. Anyways, Nikita Koloff, I loved him as a kid growing up because he was, to me, when I first saw Goldberg, he was like the second coming of Nikita because they had like a similar build. Now, character-wise, they couldn't be any further apart. You know, Nikita was like this, he was a Russian.
Right.
And he was just a big, tough son of a bitch. He just had this appeal, man. Old school NWA, WCW. Anyways, he shows up on NWA, and you know how you love the Tim and Eric-esque commercials that they do, like the joke commercials in between. And lately, it just seems like anymore, and we'll get a little bit later we'll talk about the circle squared and all that.
Right.
Too much recap shit in an hour-long episode.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch, but I am gonna sit here and bitch for a couple of seconds.
We agreed before the show started.
I just
you
got
like 12 seconds.
I got like 2 more seconds to get
10,
it off my
9.
chest.
No,
I got to
go
get
ahead,
some
keep
nair so I can get it off my chest.
Ugh.
Anyways, it burns. God damn it. Anyways, he comes out and he's doing this talk, and I was like, ugh. I know what this is gonna fucking be, because after wrestling, and this is no knock to anybody. I mean, hey, to each their own.
Yeah.
All right, do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't hate on anybody for their fucking religious views or sexuality. None of that shit. I just don't want. I don't want it fucking thrown or preached in my face, because how can everybody get along and do their own thing if you're fucking forcing shit down people's throat? It's just not cool, So anyways, long story short, he comes out and their commercial was him doing his Christ campaign, like his campaign for Christ, whatever you want to call it.
Watch me rip this telephone book in half.
I did see those
Watch
guys
me
as a
bend this
kid.
nail.
Do you remember that? The Power Team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them in Maryville as a kid.
Watch me judo chop this cinder block into a million pieces.
Watch me chop Satan's dick off.
The only way you can chop Satan's dick off is by reading the Bible and chopping this cinder block in half.
And being literate, because Satan hates illiterate people, or literate people, I should say. Hey, yeah, I didn't dig it. It was like, it made me feel awkward.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, why is this happening now? I don't know if it's like a deal they have with Nikita, like, hey, well, yeah, I'll come up here for you guys, but you got to promote what I'm doing,
right?
Which is cool. Hey, it's all business, but I just don't want no fucking preaching. So I don't like bands like Rage Against the Machine. I don't fucking care about your political views, and nor do I care about your absorbent ticket prices. You heard they were coming back, and they're like, what is it? GA tickets are like fucking $200 or some bullshit for nosebleeds.
They posted they were coming to Alpine Valley, and the opening band, at least in Alpine Valley, I don't know if they're gonna tour together. That's awesome, but Run the Jewels is gonna be their opening band. And I was like, holy shit, to do that Alpine Valley, like chill out there. Yeah, it's
if you got the wallet to do it.
But then, I didn't even look up the tickets. I just saw that the internet was up in a everybody was freaking out because they were like,
it's expensive, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, come on, Rage Against the Machine.
A lot of these concerts,
come on! I got so sick of Zach's voice.
I mean, I understand why people are pissed, but they don't go to the concert then.
Yeah, exactly.
Big easy solution.
Exactly.
Don't go to the concert.
Yeah, and well, people will still go. So, anyways, I just had to get that off my chest. Good. I still love Nikita. I don't want. I thought it was a bad look for them, because it's like, hey, man, we're here to be entertained, not to be preached to.
Yeah. So
it was kind of a weird thing, and it did remind me of the Power Team.
Yeah.
What if there was like an evil Power Team where they're like, look how many Bibles I could rip in half. Where's Danhausen at? He's probably like, yeah, let me rip these Bibles in half.
What are devil-y power moves?
Devil? What do you mean?
Devil-based power moves.
Devil-based power moves?
Yeah, like they would rip a phone book in half.
Oh, okay.
They would chop cinder blocks.
So devil ones, they would, I guess, ripping Bibles.
Watch me throw this car into this fully packed school.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of it.
I don't know. Whatever. So we'll get off that for now.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. You mentioned it. And like I said, whatever. It can't all be awesome.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, that's right. We strive for sunshine and rainbows, but sometimes
not crosses and assholes. No, it's fine. Hey, like I said, teach their own. To all you out there listening and thinking that
I agree, dude. Teach their own. Whatever you like. I'm religious.
Yeah.
I'm Serbian Orthodox Christian.
Right.
Whatever. But
you don't throw that shit in my face.
Every week I try to baptize you into my religion, and every week I fail. But one of these days I'll get you.
He's only good at toilet water baptisms.
That's true.
Moistened disciples shout out.
It all works. It all gets you up into heaven.
Yes, it does.
But yeah, I understand what you're saying, man. I want to be entertained. I don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
Yeah, but
separation of church and wrestling.
I haven't seen it. Makes me when I miss an episode of Power, because they're so easy to catch up with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you tell me stuff like that, I'm like, all right, it won't bother.
Well, the other thing too, and I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the guy that listens to all my fucking bullshit when you're not here. They changed the intro.
Yeah, I heard you guys.
It's Pantera now. Broken. Like, God damn it. If another motherfucker says I look like Phil Anselmo, I'll think that.
I've been meaning to talk to you about something.
What?
You look like Phil.
God damn it!
Phil, what's his name? Phil and Elmo? Bad joke. What's up? I quit.
Oh, Elmo, love you.
All right, next.
You hear that fucking bass?
That is a good impression, so,
Yeah.
take that.
Take it for what it's worth. Yeah, Pantera's I'm Broken replaces Dawkins Into the Fire, and it just hurt my heart so
You know what was
much.
awesome about Into the Fire? You heard it when you first heard it when the show first started. And all these new shows are like Dynamite is still new.
It's
It is an
Pantera's
old song.
old too. You know, I
Right.
mean that song's fucking old, so whatever. But it just had this attachment to
What it did.
aesthetic. You know,
Remember Saturday morning cartoons? We're still both like I'm
Yeah.
a few years older than you, but
X-Men.
Saturday morning. Well, the last batch of Saturday morning cartoons were the 3:00 cartoons after school.
Like the Co-Zone.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Rich Coe's Svengoolie,
Yes,
a piece
yes.
of shit.
Batman, Spider-Man, X-Men, all those. But
Lieutenant
I'm talking
Dangle.
about Saturday morning. One of the most exciting things was when you'd get up early as fuck, and those theme songs would start.
Yeah.
And you'd be jumping around your living room. You'd be jumping around like.
Then they cut them short, or they fucking
They-
molest them or change them.
Yeah. But what I mean to say is like you get so hyped and get like a little kid hyped. That's when Into the Fire started. Like a
That's
few
what it
weeks
did for
in,
me. I'd
you
start
got hooked, and
headbanging,
then you'd
dude,
hear. You'd hear that song, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah!" You'd get like real nostalgic and like excited like a little kid. So for them to change it, I don't know if that matters. Maybe you'll get hooked on
It
a
doesn't
Pantera
matter.
song too.
I don't know. I don't like it. Elise digs it. It's just, and it's cool. I mean, how it's set up.
Yeah.
And according to Billy Corgan, I mean, they're gonna change it up. I think every season or every couple seasons,
Yeah, it's-
which is fine because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's business and big corporate shit that I fucking disdain. Disdain. You hear the disdain? In my voice.
I actually just watched Van Vliet did an interview with Billy Corgan that
Yeah, he
put out
did.
on
I
YouTube
checked it out.
recently. Yeah. It was
and our
so-
homeboy PCO.
so it's all him. So when you criticize NWA, you criticize Billy Corgan.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. Who are you trying to school, motherfucker?
He listens.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
listens.
Yeah.
I know he listens.
Yeah, he does.
We know you listen, Bill.
What up, Billy?
Come on the show, bro.
Come on the show. Let's
Door's
talk
always
Black
open.
Sabbath.
Yep.
Yeah. So they changed it and whatever.
Yeah.
We'll move on. We'll
It's
accept
okay.
it. It's okay. They got a lot of different programming too. We'll get into some of that here in a minute. Some speculation as far as the WWE Hall of Fame is concerned. We already know Batista and the NWO are going in. JBL is a guy who's been announced, which is a little, I guess you could say, controversial because people have quit because of him and claim that, they've been bullied by him and all. And in this day and age, we can't have that.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know if here's the thing, kids, boys and gals. The
Sit down,
WWE
cross your legs, open up a little container of skim milk, grab a
Yeah.
cookie, and listen to juice.
Yeah, and stuff some cottage cheese in your, never mind. The WWE Hall of Fame is, dude, it's a good old boys club. Not the ghetto boys club, which would be even cooler, Ghetto boys.
Come back.
Yeah. Pushing weights.
Come back.
Lifting weights will make you bigger, but lift me, you'll be a dead ass. Whoa. Yeah. R.I.P. Bushwick. It's that club where there's no real, I mean, come on. How have we not had, and this is a rumor too. I've heard Davey Boy Smith is rumored to be inducted this year. A guy who very well should be. I mean,
Right.
he's one of the biggest fucking British wrestling stars ever, and he's a huge part of that boom from the 80s and 90s
Yeah.
of WWE, WWF, WCW, like pretty much any fucking thing that, is old school that WWE owns the rights to now, he was a part of. And JBL, I don't figure he's that guy. He did some commentary. He had his run as the champ on SmackDown. It was never, his gimmick was pretty much, a $1 million man-esque gimmick, which, Alberto Del Rio had that gimmick kind of recycled. And there's been other guys too. But fucking JBL, come on, dude. Come on,
Come on. Come on.
I don't, hey, to quote a famous character on Ren and Stimpy. Let me adjust here. No, sir, I don't like it. Moving on. I will tell you something I did catch on the WWE Network.
Tell me.
The Ruthless Aggression, which is akin to they did the Monday Night War series on the network, which is very cool, very well done. It was one of their first. How would you call it? Like a docu-series? Is that what they call it? Like documentary series or whatever? It's a documentary, essentially recapping. Yeah. Fuck it. But anyway, it's in the vein of the Monday Night Wars, and it's what it is for those of you out there listening that are not familiar, like the Ruthless Aggression Era was basically everything after the John Cena, the Batista era. Brock Lesnar. It was everything after like the failed like invasion and the buyout of ECW and WCW.
Yeah,
and so it kind of tells the story, and it it makes me laugh because there was a little segment where it's like they were promoting the fact that things turned around because they dropped the F. They got the F out and it became WWE. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. They reached a stalemate because they bought their competition out. But it is cool how they recount, and it's like, all right, we had the first brand split. They had to do that, so they had to fill up SmackDown and Raw rosters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going into like the creation of like the John Cena, and it's starting off on that with the first episode.
That's kind of cool.
It is pretty cool because it's recounting a moment in history that it really doesn't seem like it's that far off. But I mean, fuck, we're talking
documentary history written by the victors. So everything's got a little spin. But that's okay, too, if you're looking for historical content, especially with wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you get different versions of historical context within, like, companies and promotions and storylines with the wrestling world, that's okay. Like, you really, like, the storyteller, whoever your storyteller is, that's actually, like, a cool thing. If you go, some of these interviews that people do, from dudes in the 80s, 90s, or whatever. And when you get like rivals, and you get one rival talking about that gives a story of the same event or the same 6 to 1 year period of stuff happening within the promotion, and you get dude A, wrestler A, and they tell you everything that happens, and you get wrestler B, and they give you a totally different story. I love that shit. Yeah. Like, because both could be true,
Yeah.
or none of it could be true.
Yeah.
I like.
Cut
also
the shit.
not knowing. Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool series.
I
think their network needs a lot of that. And with the talk, this also kind of relating in the news that WWE is potentially looking at selling the pay-per-view rights to their big pay-per-views.
We talked about it in the car on the way to El Amigos, which we'll talk about soon.
Oh yeah. It's really cool. You guys, you got the network. Go check it out. It's looking, like I said, it's looking at that point in time in history where after the Attitude Era. It was what was next. They had to scramble and find something they couldn't do. They were doing Attitude for the sake of Attitude without it being organic, and it wasn't working. And so they had to figure out something else. And this is the era where you had guys like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, who was already established, but we're talking on the WWE scale, just all breaking out and becoming these huge superstars that we know today. So it is pretty cool to check out,
Yeah.
So.
Next.
You want to neck me up?
Oh,
God.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, God.
So uncomfortable.
So we also have witnessed in the past couple weeks the debut of the XFL.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, man, I've only watched the first week. Fucking busy, but I liked what I saw.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good. What did I tell you guys? I said that they took their time and they did it the right way. There's no real gimmick.
Yeah.
This time around, like there was the first time.
First time around, there wasn't like gimmicks. There were there were like some.
I mean, there's still some
carnival
shit. It was super carnival.
But this one was like,
it's more legit, and it's more for, like they say, for the love of football,
right?
And they're giving fans what the fans want. From the presentation, like the sideline interviews, which are awesome. You got guys that are like throwing out the F-bomb and shit.
Yeah.
And
My team fucking sucks, and I didn't want to be here anymore. I quit. I'm going to join the Power Strength Jesus team. I'm out of here. I'm going to rip phone books for a living, even though there are no such thing as phone books any longer.
That's not true. I still get them.
Yeah, they're a lot thinner.
Yeah, but hey, man, I'm going to serve it up to the XFL right now.
So far, so good, man.
Yeah, dude. The DC Defenders and who's the Roughnecks, I think, are like the top 2 teams right now.
I don't know about the names, but
Well,
I listen to PTI almost every day.
Yeah.
Even though I don't follow sports.
I listened
very
to
well.
PTI with a UTI once.
Oh man, it's very complicated.
Yeah. Pissing razors.
Good point. Ow. Anyways,
Pardon the interruption.
yeah, they were talking about some of the rules that the XFL has in place for the game of football. The NFL should implement immediatally in order to game to make the game better, which is
faster.
awesome.
I like the kickoff rules. I like how there is no field goal. You know, it's like go for it, man. Like, got 3 in a row.
I'm a soccer player. I like the kickoffs, except some of these dudes are just beasts, and I don't know, whatever. The game is the game. Tweak it, and then adjust.
If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I mean, check it out. They're on fucking every Saturday and Sunday. ABC, I think.
Yeah, man, you got it.
ABC, Fox, ESPN. They're on all the major networks. It's worth the watch, man. And it goes, dude. I know they're not NFL guys. Some of these guys were in the NFL, or they're college guys that didn't fucking make the draft or whatever. But it's good football.
Doesn't mean it's not good, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fucking awesome. And there's been a lot of good reviews coming out. I mean, I think it has, and I've said this before it started, I think this time around, Vince, don't count him out ever. You know, I mean, I could sit here and, like, if I wanted to, shit on WWE's product because it's not entertaining to me anymore. But look what he did here. He has a game plan. He put the right people in place to develop a fun game for the love of fucking football. Right. Now, if he'd only do that for the love of wrestling, we all know he don't like wrestling. He likes entertainment. You know.
Well, we got a segment coming up soon that I'm going to force you and Bodie to do, pretty much because we really are positive about all these wrestling promotions. Try to promote everything. What you like. Blah blah blah. I'm fucking real broken record about that shit. But yeah, I want to do that segment coming soon. If you don't like it, tell us how to fucking fix it. If you don't like WWE's storylines, we'll pick a storyline and we'll have our own version of how you can fix it. Because just saying that something is not entertaining or this and that, like, cool. Well, how would you do it better, Big Mouth? That's not to say, like, I always see on Twitter and stuff, like, if you don't play football, you're not allowed to criticize football. If you've never wrestled or taken a bump, that means you can't criticize. I disagree. Anybody can criticize about anything.
Yeah,
like you're allowed
constructive criticism. You know, like check it out.
Constructive is good. It's
if
fun.
It's broken.
Oh, it's my favorite pen.
Now, how do I fix it? So simple, as Bruce Lee would say. Anyways,
simple.
So shout out to the XFL and everybody.
Yeah, dude, good work so far.
Yeah, it's very good. Watch,
Vince, door's always open. Criticize
what? Door's always open because I created the damn door. I built this door. You're gonna puke. I already puked. Okay.
Oh God. Goldberg versus the Fiend is coming up at the WWE. I can't even think of the name. It's Super Showdown, I believe it is. Their next Saudi show. They're doing another one.
Well,
money talks.
Money.
Money talks, dirty cash, I want you. Yeah, Juice goes deep into the night with those quotes.
That's a great pull. I got to say, that was a great pull. Can't get that any other podcast in the history of the
No, you can't, because we're fucking amazing and we're entertaining. Anyways, so a lot of people have shit on this. I like it. I don't like it. I don't care. I'm like all of these feelings everybody's feeling, I'm feeling them all. And I'm okay with it because here's the thing. Goldberg is coming back, obviously, for a payday. You know, the Saudis, they want these big names like that, these the legendary superstars. Goldberg very well may, and I've heard rumors that he may come back and he may take the title off the Fiend. Now, will that kind of dwindle everything again that they built with Bray Wyatt again? Yeah, there's a possibility of that. If you fans let it happen, it doesn't mean that you don't have to still invest in the Fiend. Because even Goldberg, in my opinion, still at 50 years old.
Fucking looks good.
Yeah, and I know it's wrestling. We know what wrestling is, but still, if you take it for the fight value and you invest in the story and you, what's that magic word that they like to throw around a lot in wrestling? What is that magic word? Oh, if you if you like to still believe, you know, I fucked that up. But anyway, if believe is what I'm going for, you know.
I just want you to sing a lot more.
I know. I might do it. I might not. You know, world.
Dude, yeah,
never
if it's
know.
believable. Thing is, hold
on. What I'm getting at
Fine.
is Goldberg at 50, 51, whatever he is. I fucking challenge anybody to believe that he couldn't fucking do it.
Right.
Because, all right, let's put this in a real scenario. Goldberg would probably whoop your ass, probably whoop my ass, unless I had a fucking gun or some shit.
You're not going to whoop my ass.
He's just, dude, he's intensity personified.
Yeah.
You know, and after I watched that, they got a new Stone Cold thing going on, too, where it's Broken Skull Sessions. And I watched the one with Goldberg, and I thought it was very good. And he really is a humble dude, you know, and he still knows that he's like, hey, man, I'm still green to this day. You know, I was built the way they made me as a fucking character and as a storyline.
Right.
Like he was talking about how he wanted to put beautiful Bobby Eaton over. And they're like, no, you can't fucking do that. He's like, but I fucking got mad respect for this dude. And this is in the middle of the streak. You know, the fabled Goldberg WCW, what was it, 175, 180, however many wins it was.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to do something like that for him. He's a business guy, you know, but my whole point is like, don't shit on it.
Right.
I know it may not be Goldberg from 10 fucking plus years ago or whatever, but if he can come out and they can pull it off, none of us know how it's going to get pulled off if it does get pulled off.
Right.
You know, and he may not win. So then you can all be like, yay!
Yeah.
You hear all the little kids in the Firefly Funhouse clapping, yay! Hi, Bill. That very well may happen, and it's great. But if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
No.
You know,
move on.
But like I said, I'm with everybody on this because I can see it. It could very well make a downward spiral for a character that was already in the shitter that they had to resurrect. And the Fiend is a cool character. I like what they're doing with him. You know, and I hear talks that they want to bring the red lighting back during his matches. Like I don't know if that's Vince wanting to do that. It's fucking stupid.
I don't like it.
No, because as soon as that shit happens, I'm gonna do something else. I'll fucking sit there and fucking pick my toenails or something. I don't fucking care.
Right.
You know, like I don't know. And other than that, with the Super Showdown, I mean, I'm not too invested on a lot of what's going on, but I do like that match, and there is interest in, hey, maybe Goldberg wins, and then he goes to Mania and faces Roman Reigns, and he drops the belt again at Mania to Roman Reigns. Who knows?
Who knows, but that won't happen.
No. I'm just saying, hey, guys, let's just watch and see what happens.
Like I said, if it is entertaining, if it is a good match. Last year we watched WrestleMania, and I had my problems with it just because of the length of it, and I was bored a lot. But the Triple H match, Triple H and what's his face?
Too.
Oh,
Batista, by God, Batista, he ripped his damn nose ring out. Nostril. Take a shot.
Are those guys both over 50? Or right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great match.
Yeah.
So whatever, if you can go and you look good, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like it.
Yeah.
But, you know, and here's the other thing. I mean, we come from a different school. It's weird now being like some older cats like talking about Bill Goldberg compared to maybe the casual wrestling fan or the super fan that's invested wholeheartedly in WWE, but they're like half our age or something, and they weren't there to experience that.
Yeah, they're
and
seeing
it's different.
You totally different.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm fucking sorry, but listen to this, guys, and this is a hashtag juice for thought fucking moment for you. Let's get fucking deep impact for you. You can know who Michael Jordan is. You can watch his fucking highlights. You can go back and watch all these amazing shots and moments and championship victories and be enthralled and amazed by them.
Preach.
But you cannot ever fully understand what it was like in the heat Heat of the moment.
That's right.
You'll never get it.
No.
Just like, people, it's the same with Goldberg. You'll never fucking understand what it was like to see this guy come out and just plow through fucking people and be that intense.
Right.
Like, I mean, I was a young adult at that time. I was fucking damn near almost out of high school, whatever. It wasn't like I was oblivious to, what is this? And is this real or whatever? No, it was none of that. It was just the whole presentation and character.
Yeah.
And he had that like mixed martial arts mixed in with just like football and like just a badass
He was
dude.
just pure intensity coming
Pure
out.
intense.
Just boom, and then he's gone.
Yeah. So, and they cannot put enough fucking highlight packages together to exemplify that or amplify it, however you want to fucking verbify that. They can't put enough of that shit together to really get you to understand.
Right.
So all I'm saying is like, hey, if you don't like them, great. If you do, great. Just maybe all you fucking trolls just back off.
It's a delicate balance. It's actually not it's not that fucking delicate.
It's a Dom DeLuise.
You try some stuff. You connect to people that saw that while it was happening, that were really connected to it. Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, you see a lot of old timers, and I don't even know if we're not. I don't feel like I'm an old timer fan. I'm new to the thing again, but like when I see Hulk Hogan. And now Hulk Hogan is like, he's an old man.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you see him walking out and somebody's like, it'd be cool if you saw one last match against The Rock. No, man.
No.
It's done, and it's okay that it's done.
Yeah.
Because have those good memories. Like, have that shit.
Yeah.
There is a time and a place, and it's honorable to step aside and let the young blood fucking do their thing.
Hey, young blood.
Yeah.
You want more singing? There you go.
That's also what's cool, dude. There's so many...
Well, maybe after he passes, check this out. This is a hashtag juice for thought moment. They're doing all these holograms and music. What if the Hulkster came out and wrestled the Giant after they're both deceased?
I mean,
hologram wrestling.
Somebody could just make an awesome cartoon. I saw a cartoon of some independent group did a fighting match. It was like 30 minutes long, like 4 or 5 YouTube clips of Superman and the Hulk fighting. You could do that right now with fucking Incredible Hulk Hogan and
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk and Andre the Giant.
Speaking of Andre the Giant, man, that motherfucker. You know what? That motherfucker ever showed his head around here again? I'll tell you what. I got some words for you.
Peekaboo!
Ah, God damn it!
Do not threaten unless you can deliver on your threats, you piece of shit.
All right, Andre. Well, hey,
Hey, buddy.
I'm drinking these Bud Light seltzers, and let me tell you something about these things. I finished off a black cherry. I started with a mango, which is okay.
Get to the point.
Black cherry is very delicious. I'd like to know, how many of these do you think you could pound?
How many? I had one of those before. Somebody hooked it up. Those came out after my death, like 25 years. And I can drink 0 because it tastes like shit.
So, Andre, let me know something here.
Go fucking go ahead.
What do you think about Hogan coming back for one more match?
Go ahead, baby. Tear yourself apart. I did it.
So you want to see Hogan come back?
Yeah, why not? If he can walk, he can talk, he can...
even shit his pants?
He can shit his pants.
Ooh.
Just zoom out so camera cannot see.
Yeah.
Keep Superman,
Yeah, I like it. So how's things going in the afterlife? It's
pretty good. Stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks of pussy.
Andre, I think I just sent you a mental note because I was thinking of the same word at the same time.
Yeah? Yeah. I have to watch what I say when I come down here because of,
Oh, you get repercussions up there. You don't want to get flushed down to the HE double hockey sticks, do you?
No, I've been down there a few times. I get a pass, man. People like me.
You pretty much get to go. You can impose your will to go wherever you fucking want, right?
Everywhere except for on Earth. I come to this show occasionally, but it's really just my voice and some dickhead holding a mask to a camera.
Oh, yeah. Well, that ill-fated day when we broke out the Ouija board.
Yeah, I like you guys. Except sometimes... takes you forever to get to the question. I mean, shit.
But I like you.
Oh, yeah, you better fucking like me.
Oh, or what, bitch?
What are you going to do? Possess me? You're just a fucking mask.
You never know what can happen in this world of making believe. Look at my crystal clear blue eyes, only for YouTube. I gotta go, bitches.
Later on, Andre. That motherfucker, dude. Whenever he stops by, it's always a blast, but it's always kind of like, man, what the fuck is his problem?
It's those little, he's entertaining, I guess. That's what they say.
Some people say that. Hey. It's time for the promotion of the week. Promotion of the week. Hey, I'm going to bring you guys back down to earth for all you haters out there. We're going to go with Ring of Honor Wrestling. They have a rich history. Since about 2002, 2003. So they've been around just as long as TNA has. All your favorites there in the WWE right now. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan. The list goes fucking on and on. And it's also sprinkled out throughout other places, like AEW and Impact. ROH went through some rough times in the last year or so, especially after the Elite, everybody left. You know, there were some bad business decisions that were made and the ways some people were treated that I read about online. They struck a deal with Marty Scurll, who is now, like, along with, from what I understand, with Delirious, like the head booker. And instantly, as soon as that happened, you started to see relationships that were either rumored to be severed or they were on the fringe or whatever, kind of return again. Like them doing business with guys in New Japan, you know, and so on and so forth, and like AAA and all that. And then they're also doing stuff with NWA. God, I just had a fucking brain fart.
I smelled it.
Hey, welcome back to the Bud Light
right out of your
Seltzer
ears
Hour.
into my nose.
Yes, spray me, Justin, spray me. It's really cool to see what they've been able to do and pull off. They have a lot of cool shit coming out. They have the ROH Past vs. Present show coming up, which is a very cool concept. Check out ROHWrestling.com and all their social media for more info on that. But they're also bringing back the Pure title, which I think is long overdue. It's fucking awesome. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, the ROH Pure title was
what is that?
What is it? It's a championship that was based solely on fucking wrestling. You know, like old just wrestling, man. No bullshit, no gimmicks. Like, you had to win the title from fucking wrestling a guy, you know? Like, you had guys like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe that held this belt. And they're bringing it back. It's super fucking cool. I like it a lot. And yeah, I think haters are starting to maybe back off a little bit. Their attendance might still be a little bit low, but it's one of those things, man. Wrestling is so weird. Like fucking, hey, there'll be a bunch of people on board, but as soon as a bunch of guys jump ship somewhere else, we're gonna follow that and then say, oh well, this fucking promotion sucks now because these guys are gone.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it, but it's not just that. There were some awesome mistakes made, but they're trying to correct the ship.
Yeah.
And it's good because ROH is a quality product. It was, and it's becoming that again. And there's a lot of guys that they're showcasing there. You have Jonathan Gresham, who we just saw at Warrior.
Right.
You have Bully Ray, who hosts Busted Open Radio. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. He's a legend. You have Dan Housen. They're featuring Dan Housen.
Oh, who else?
Well, you actually, and I don't know if they're still a part of it, but you had like Velvet Sky and the beautiful. What are you doing?
I'm getting hype. Only YouTube knows what ridiculous shit I'm doing. Freaking you out, baby.
Yeah. Freak out. I'm about to let you know what's going on. Yeah. Who else? They have the man, the myth, the legend, our good friend PCO, who is the world heavyweight champion. Yeah, I like that. Colossus.
Yeah.
Pierre Carole. Dude, they got a lot of good shit going on for them, and I think they're on the rebound. So everybody, you know, you're out there listening, give them another shot. Check them out. Check out their social media. Find out what's going on. They got the Honor Club. They're put out through Sinclair Broadcasting, which I can't tell you what fucking cable channel that is.
Google
you know,
it.
because there's a million of them. They're on fucking everywhere. They're pretty accessible though, or hit them up on YouTube. You know, just make sure you check them out because I'd hate to see them go fucking belly up. You know, because
I don't think
bullshit.
so.
They're definitely not gonna do that.
Yeah, I think with my hippie ass and always wanting kumbaya and all that stuff, like, I think it's very cool that Ring of Honor.
Guessed up.
Shut up.
You like that?
Fucking, I lost my train of thought. New Japan, Ring of Honor, AEW, NWA, they're all like kind of commingling, and it kind of goes with the attitude of like we try to go to as many indie shows, which is it's to me, if you're an independent wrestling fan or if you're like a casual, like it's Saturday, what the fuck am I supposed to do? This is the golden era for independent wrestling. So it's cool to watch. Like we're going to talk about Warrior a little bit. To watch like the intermingling of different wrestlers working with different promotions. I get it if you're under contract and you can't, but it's still fucking cool. You know, it's like watching, if you're a fan of G.I. Joes, it's like watching fucking Duke do a cameo on the Transformers. Like,
what if it's like Duke doing a Duke on the Transformers?
Well, either way, they get to be on the same cartoon at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get tough. Go Joe. Remember that?
Go Joe.
We talk about when they were talking, you were talking about changing...
Go Joe!
when they changed around early morning cartoon theme songs.
Yeah.
Remember when they changed the theme song? I was like, got to get tough. Go Joe.
I always Yo-Joe it.
Is it?
But it is Gojo. I don't know what the fuck
I don't know.
Google it.
Gojo killed you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor. Check it out, man.
Check them out. Hey, Warrior Wrestling 8. We just attended that. Hell of a time. We were at the VIP Fan Fest.
That's right.
The vlog and the highlight video will be up at jpdub.com soon. What was your favorite match of the night, man?
I actually had a couple of matches that I really enjoyed, but the Rascals Strong Hearts match was awesome. Dude, the Rascals
can't be touched, man.
They're just so good. I saw some new moves that I haven't seen because I don't watch them on Impact. I don't watch them on different like other promotions. My exposure to them is like social media because I follow all three guys. Awesome social media presence, like super positive, cool shit. But dude, I almost killed one of the Strong Hearts before their match, so thank goodness.
So
my reflex of hugging everyone around me, as soon as I made contact with him, I put my arms around him so I wouldn't smash in his table. But
so what Sreten's getting at here is before the Fan Fest took place, Sreten decided to join in on a pickup game of basketball with Impact Wrestling superstars Michael Elgin, superstar Michael Elgin, and MLW and Warrior star Brian Pillman Jr., and a bunch of staff from Warrior Wrestling. And, dude, you were dominating out there on the court. You were getting the fucking boards. You were letting them have it. You know, Pillman was shooting. I
was trying to get everybody
shooting like
over,
fucking Bill Cartwright out there. It's like, what the fuck? This guy's got an ugly shot. Sorry, Brian.
Do you know the names of the guys that did the opening match? Like if we were saying it, like
they're. You know what? I don't.
Dark match.
I don't. Not off the top of my head right now.
There's that ripped black dude. He's the only black dude in the opening match. He played too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I was actually guarding him.
Yeah, there might be some freelance cats.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. I'm sorry, we don't know your name, but hey, interact with us.
Well, we do. And if you're listening, if you hear this, if you hear about us talking about you, reach out, man. Door's always open in the studio.
Reach out and touch face.
Yeah, that's right. I
my
love that
face.
song.
Yeah.
Don't touch my face.
So yeah, but you were kicking it, man. You were fucking dominating the boards, getting
fun.
those,
It was just fun.
being a cherry picker, getting those putbacks.
I did one or two of those, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna pass.
Elga was sweating balls, dude.
Got to warm up.
Sweaty bullets.
What's funny is
Megadeth.
we played for what, maybe 20 minutes, maybe less. It's 2 quick pickup
Something like
games.
that, yeah.
And
I wanted to get in on that too. I so bad.
was
But dude, I was wearing Vans, and as we walked in there, you could fucking. It took forever for my shoes to finally cling to the court because it's so wet outside and
I
snowy.
had serious swamp nuts for a
Oh,
while. I mean, it's not TMI. It was a while ago. If you talked to me that day, you couldn't tell. You know,
Yeah.
I wear like 6 pair of underwear 24 hours a day,
Grundies.
so that way you can never get to the true environment
All
of
right.
my testicles.
But yeah.
Anyways, Warrior Wrestling. Yeah, that was fun. So the match, one of the other matches I really enjoyed was you're gonna have to help me because
No.
it's the dude with the long hair
Narrow it down for me.
that had the match with the Japanese guy,
Alex Shelley.
Alex Shelley versus.
Ren Narita from New Japan. It was an excellent match. That was one
awesome.
of my favorites,
Dude, Alex
too.
Shelley is awesome, and
Yeah.
Narita is awesome too. But Alex Shelley is, dude,
He's
I've
great.
seen him wrestle twice.
He's wearing
I'm
the
new to
Captain
whole thing.
Harlock fucking gear, too.
He's just awesome. He really is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Other people I really and you're gonna have to help me. Like I said, the Daga and the Daga versus
I'm waiting on you.
Cthulhu guy.
Jonathan Gresham.
That was an awesome technical match.
Yeah,
that was
that was really
unbelievable. Like they always sprinkle in a couple of, like Tom Lawler always does a technical match. Like all these other people.
Yeah.
Dude, that one was. I was fucking loving it. I was loving it.
It was good. It was really good. Both of those guys are fucking
Yeah.
killer.
It was the whole card was good. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was a
want.
great night. We saw a new Warrior Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
I
crowned.
seriously popped when that happened.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah, and it was crazy.
made
I thought
assumptions
so
and-
bad that it was going to be either Elgin or Sam Adonis, and towards the end I really kind of wanted it to be Sam Adonis. But,
I officially became a Sam Adonis fan this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's great, man. He's great.
He's always been cool, but to watch
Super
him,
cool guy.
that last match was so long. Another thing with the women's match, people were hot and cold on that match, but dude, that was a special match to watch.
It was good. It was a good
AEW
match.
AEW talent mixed in with Impact Wrestling talent, people that everyone,
And NWA talent.
yeah, everyone in that ring is either a champ or is going to be a champ.
Yeah.
Is either a household name or is going to be one. Or was one. It was just so
Well, that's
like,
what's special about Warrior Wrestling.
dude,
And
it was awesome to watch them all and to watch them move and and again, I'm new to it. So one of my favorite parts
I
is
wish
to watch
I
all
was
their
nude to it.
that's your second best joke this episode. Dude, shout out to Eric and Steve every time.
Yeah,
Come on,
it was
guys.
great, man. And to see Brian Pillman win it was pretty fucking awesome. You know,
It was great.
And it's cool for Warrior because they're the. And I was telling this to Jeremy the other day.
Who?
Who told you? They're the first promotion. Now, granted, they did the Freebird rule in MLW with the tag champs, so he would defend the tag belts or whatever. But I mean, Warrior's giving him the ball.
Right.
Now it's his opportunity to run with it, and they're the first promotion to really do that and give him that major singles title. It's pretty fucking cool. We'll see what happens. I was shocked. He had wrestled Bully Ray in a Chicago street fight.
That was fun.
Before
Bully Ray could
the
go.
war of
That was fun.
attrition. Yeah. And I mean, he lost. He lost to Bully, but Bully fucking put him over, dude. And he was like, "Hey, man, much respect. You don't have it now, but you will." Kind of like, "Hey, man, it was fucking cool." Words can't really describe. And Bully did a great job of putting fucking the kid over, And then Cage comes out, and his pick to replace him in the War of Attrition match was Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, it was the furthest thing from my mind. I don't know how.
Right.
I really, they pulled a fucking swerve on me.
That's
Steve.
switcheroo.
You bastard!
But my pick was Elgin, and then he didn't win.
Yeah. But it was good. A good night altogether. Like I said, stay tuned to warriorwrestling.net and follow them on YouTube. And you can watch the replay. If you bought it on Fight, obviously you know what's up, so you can watch it anytime you want. But you can watch the replay via High Spots Wrestling Network. And, yeah.
If you only could watch one match of that night, which one would it be?
That's a tough one. But
Guns out, bro.
damn, you gonna shoot me if I don't decide? I thought we were preaching positivity. Why are we preaching in the first place? Because I'm preaching that I hate
put it
preaching.
away. I'll put it away.
Yeah, put that shit on my face.
But yeah, answer the question.
The Rascals were strong hearts.
Yes, same.
It was great, man.
Yeah.
It was fucking really great.
Yeah,
What more can you say? You know, it was a great time. As always, this is, you know, the sixth Warrior Wrestling that Juice Pro Wrestling has been a part of. And it's amazing. Every time to be able to interact with all of these superstars and all the fans and everybody. Thank you to everybody that came to our table, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. It's a good time. We got to promote some shit. We got to interact with some people. And, yeah, that's what's all
shout
about.
out to Val for coming by and doing a quick video and a quick recording. And when she came by, I liked it because she did a quick Juice impression. She did a little. That was great.
Oh, that's a Juice impression. Yeah.
What did I
She
say?
tried to get metal.
What did I just say?
You said a quick Juice impression.
Yeah. Metal impression. Whatever.
Yeah.
She did some vocal.
She's like, Juice.
Yeah. She was like, Juice.
Yeah.
That's
And I was like, hey Val. It's more like, Juice.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah. Very awesome.
Once again, everybody at the Fan Fest was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Going around and talking to all the wrestlers. Like, I know you had longer conversations with Warhorse.
Yeah. Warhorse was very awesome.
Dude, everybody.
Hooked him up with some Pink Machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool band.
Yeah, they're very good. Pink Machines.
Dude, what's cool when you do the Fan Fest, what makes the Fan Fest part of the thing, and like I said, every time we talk about this promotional shit, I do an over-the-top ass-kissy thing. So this is my ass-kissy thing for this time, is when you see the fans walk into that gym and talk to the wrestlers, there's nobody that's like, oh man, you know, I got to meet my hero or this person that I'm a huge fan of.
Like
and
that?
they might be being a dick, but I'm such a fan I ignore the dick stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, dude, every fan or every person that walked up to the table to take a picture, do anything, get an autograph signed with any one of the talent around the gym, dude, everybody's all smiles and shit. It's
Smile like you mean it.
It's really cool. You know, everybody that wrestles, everybody that Eric and Steve get on there. They're hard workers. I'm a huge stutterer. Yeah. And then to cap off the night, a wonderful thing for me was I got to go get steak and tacos after.
Yeah. Cap off the night.
Shout out to
little play on
Elamigos in
shame on
Cherville,
them.
Indiana.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something real quick. Give you a brief little fucking history lesson about this nostalgic Mexican establishment in the region in Cherville, Indiana, next to one of my favorite comic book shops, 10th Planet. El Amigo, I was introduced to it back in the day when I first joined Decrypt, like back in 2004. And that was the spot, like, either before or after. It was mainly after practice or, like, shows or whatever. Dude, they had, like, these $5 burritos that were, like, looked like big fucking diapers, filled diapers, dude. They didn't taste like diapers, but they, you know what I'm saying? They were just stuff filled to the gill, you know?
What is this diaper
stuff
filled
to
with?
the guff.
Marinated steak.
Yeah. Who's the dude that runs it again?
Freddie, baby.
Freddie, dude, he is. I'll tell you what, he's got to be related to fucking Razor Ramon.
Dude.
He's got the chest hair out.
He's the guy that Razor Ramon got his gimmick from, is Freddie.
Totally. You were telling me he was a black belt.
Dude, he's at least one. I think he's like a second degree black belt Taekwondo. Benches 400 pounds.
Yeah.
I think he personally removed the first 4 or 5 top buttons of all of his dress shirts, and he only wears dress shirts when he's running the store.
I wish some of his chest hair would just fall out into my fucking salsa. That's how much I love him. I'd eat it.
I don't know if you handle that kind of testosterone in your body.
Yeah, well, it would probably fucking put me fucking up. Yeah. El Amigo, you guys in the region know about this shit. This is for everybody that listens worldwide because, yes, we are fucking worldwide. Yeah. You gotta get on board when you come out here and you hang. You know, there's a lot of you out there that's, I want to come hang with you guys. Great, come do it. But just realize we're going to fucking take a little trip down to El Amigo. Yeah. It's great.
That's our 10 minutes on El Amigos.
Yeah. Hey, it's time for this other segment we have called Featured Wrestlers of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Tom Lounges, for introducing that. You're welcome. Visit the Record Bin, downtown Hobart, Indiana. So, new school wrestler of the week. Who? We're going to go with PJ Hawx.
Why?
Because he is the son
Of who?
the old school wrestler of the week. You like what we did there? Luke Hawx. Luke Hawx is a guy who is battle-tested. He's been in the business for at least 20 years. I mean, this guy has been doing indies for, I don't even know how fucking long. He's been everywhere. He's great. He's got a good look to him. And I was watching, for those of you out there that watched and tuned in to the NWA Circle Squared program, which we'll dive into here a little bit in a second, it was really cool to see them come out as a tag team. Now, I didn't know much about them being a tag team. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys, but they're called like Hawks Airy or whatever. And they come out and they cut their fucking promo and talk about their father and son. Now, I had seen PJ, he's most notorious as of late. It's going around. Have you seen that, Sreten, the video of him jumping off like the second story balcony in this mall?
That's the guy?
That's him.
Ooh, that I don't like that. We'll talk about that in the future. I'm not in. It's fun to watch. I don't like it.
You don't like taking risks?
Too dangerous.
It's fucking crazy. But anyways, so watching these guys, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to bullshit. I don't know much about PJ and his dad. I mean, he's been around the block. Everybody out there listening, you know what you know about Luke Hawx. But I couldn't believe that was his fucking son. I mean, Luke's still, he's good. He's big. He's shredded. He's fucking, dude, he looks great. I don't know how old he is. I know he's a fucking veteran, but to have a son,
yeah,
and it's not his like kayfabe son. It's like
cool gimmick, man. I think it's cool.
Yeah, dude.
And it's cool who they picked to kick off that
And
show.
Yeah, and PJ's got some legit fucking amateur wrestling background. Like, I really fucking dug that stuff. Like, it's, dude, it was amazing. And the tag team that they went against, I can't. Those guys' names escape me. I call them the Baldies number 2 because 2 big bald guys. But I'll tell you what, under the guidance of Coach K, a.k.a. Nikita Koloff, dude, they were fucking good too, man. I loved just like their motion in the ring and the way they followed through after like either a simple punch or a kick or a clothesline. Like, everything was fluid. It was good. I fucking really enjoyed it.
Do you would like to allow me to recap what the show is about since it just got launched?
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
try to do it as fast as I can. Nobody likes when I do
Everybody get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath.
Okay, NWA just started this promotion, and what the point of the promotion is you get these new wrestlers, and the whole thing is that you got this short segment called the Squared Circle or the Circle Squared. I can't remember what it's called. And anyways, you get two people doing the 2 matches. This time it was a tag team match, and then you got tag team 1, tag team 2, and they do a promo, and you listen to a promo, and you get affected by a promo. Okay, I'm losing juice, and then the 2 people they wrestle, and then people on the internet they vote on it. They say hashtag what the fuck did I just watch, and they hashtag each other. Juice is gonna kill himself, so I gotta wrap it up. So anyways. You interact with people on the internet. It's a good way. Good job, Billy Corgan.
You know, people don't realize how much money it costs to get the motherfucking Micro Machines guy. That's right, the Micro Machines guy. To train you to do these sort of gimmick things for the show.
I've gone bankrupt. Like, we skimp out on the cameras,
on
video
batteries.
production, batteries.
Get us not the battery! I mean, you wanted me to sing tonight. I've probably given everybody out there, if you're out there listening and you're a music fan, even music I don't like, I've sang some shit tonight.
Dude, when we first started, you busted out a little 1990s freestyle shit. So that's cool.
I love that.
I do. I want you to sing so much more.
Yeah.
But, we're hemorrhaging money because we're trying to... Didn't the Micro Machines guy pass away?
Don't fucking... What's the matter if he passed away? I still got to fucking pay his ass. Passing away don't mean shit, you know? Like,
God, it's not the first time you got a deceased man to come on your show.
It's not the first time I got a deceased man to come either.
I get it.
You know what they call that? Ectoplasm.
Oh, I gotta go, you fucking pervert.
Later, Andre. Jesus. Hey, So winding down here, coming soon. You know, I mean, next weekend you got it's a big weekend. You got BLP, Black Label Pro, doing the Quantum Leap. Get your tickets at blptickets.com.
We'll probably talk about it again, but allow me to be serious for 10 seconds.
Okay, you
with
got
my
10 seconds.
Serious voice. If you live in Chicago, especially if you live in Northwest Indiana and you're listening to us, go to a Black Label Pro show. Let me try to say that again. Black Label Pro show. The talent that Mikey gets in there and the wrestling that goes on in there is probably, like, even if you're not a wrestling fan, it doesn't,
you'll fucking enjoy it.
It doesn't matter. It's the most
When are you gonna
entertaining
drag
thing
your
you're going
fucking
to
mom
do at
out
the
to
region.
this? Give us like
Talk about my mama.
talk about my mama.
Soon I pitched it to her. I was
You
like, "Ma,
pitched
you
it
want
to
to
her.
go to a wrestling show?" She's like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah. How would you say that in Serbian?
Oh, it's a lot of talking.
Just go real quick.
No, I'll embarrass myself
Come
in
on.
front of all the Serbs that.
No,
listen to the show.
they might listen. Come on. Give
What
us
do you want me to say?
Culture the fucking audience.
Mama, just ideš da gledamo wrestling.
Yeah.
That
That's
sounds
all I
very
needed.
Spanish.
What?
Hoćeš da idemo da gledamo wrestling? No,
Yeah.
dude, if you're in Northwest Indiana, that is the best bang for your buck entertainment around here. Not the movies, not the theater, and it's cool because the art theater's been doing cool shit in Hobart, and they continue to.
Oh yeah. Speaking of well, hold up. But before we segue into that, real quick, I want to recorrect myself. BLPWrestling.com. Check that out.
Okay.
You get your tickets there, and they're on Black Label Pros on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that shit. Quantum Leap, it's going down. It's going to be killer. The next day, I'll be at AEW Revolution. You got that going on. A lot of cool shit going on. But getting back to the art theater and what Shane everybody's doing over there, and you guys may get a little taste. You know, last year we had Hornswoggle in studio. Well, this year we're aiming to get Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, hey, tough guy. Hacksaw Jim Duggan will be at the Art Theater this Sunday. Main Street in Hobart. What's the address? I don't know, but you could fucking
230
look it
Main
up.
Street, Hobart, Indiana.
Is it 230? Okay. Tickets at eventbrite.com. All you got to do is go to eventbrite.com and type in, Hobart, Indiana, and what you're looking like this weekend. The events are going on. All the tickets will fucking pop up. Or you just go follow Juice Pro Wrestling on Twitter at JP Podcast, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Juice Pro Wrestling, and we got all the links there for that. So anyways, what I'm getting at, Hacksaw Jim Duggan is coming with Mike Stricker, comedian Mike Stricker, and Keelan Wendorf. He's also a comedian, a magician, and ex-wrestler. And he's also been on this show before, but you just never fucking heard it. I'm going to fucking bitch
Coming
smack this
soon,
guy,
forever.
right? Yeah. It will be out.
Sorry.
Yeah. That show's called Midnight Mass. That'll be a YouTube exclusive.
Midnight Mass, Drunken Mess.
Yeah. I don't even remember what we talked about because it was a year ago, and guess what? It was midnight, and we were drunk!
Yeah, that's
But it was really cool. We had Megan from MTV's Too Stupid to Die. I don't even know if it's a show anymore now or what, but it was very cool. So you should check it out when it comes out in 2 years. So Hacksaw Jim Duggan will be in town next to our studio this Sunday. Sunday!
like 50 feet away from the studio. Hold on with Rob.
What a mush. But yeah, so hopefully, like I said, we can secure Jim Duggan in here for you guys. I think it'd be fucking awesome. And you know what I just thought of? I mean, old school buddies.
Okay.
Eli the Eliminator.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
cool.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, we got that shit coming up for you guys. There's a lot of other cool things coming up. But let me tell you about this. This was breaking news. March 30th through April 5th, Three Floyds Brewing Company. Yeah, that's right. That Three Floyds, the ones who are notorious for fucking Zombie Dust and Alpha King and, all the fucking beers that you love. And they're based out of Munster, Indiana. Dark Lord Day? Come on.
Yep.
I mean, they're consistently the best beer in the whole fucking world, like for the past, I don't know, like decade going on now.
Since 2008.
Yeah, they hit us up and they're like, "Hey, we're doing this thing called Floyd Mania. It's going to be the third version of this, and we want you to host a live show. So what did I do?
What did you do?
I said, yes, 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 yes. If that didn't get annoying, I don't know what can. I was waiting for
lost half our audience to car crashes. I'm done.
It's all right. Don't hit me up for your fucking hospital bills. But yeah, they hit us up. They're like, hey, will you do we want you to kick off fucking Floyd Mania on March 30th. Monday, March 30th, we will be doing a live podcast from 3 Floyds Brew Pub in Munster, Indiana.
Gonna be a party.
So like I said before, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. There's a link tree and everywhere on every social media site we're at. So we're very easy to get a hold of. You can hit the voicemail up at 1-872-267-4199. What's going to happen on March 30th? We are doing it. It's a first. So when the best brewery comes at you and they're like, hey, we want to do something big to celebrate WrestleMania, and basically it's a week-long celebration of pro wrestling and craft beer in general. So all week long, 3 Floyds is going to be doing some fucking awesome shit. They're going to have exclusive merchandise for Floyd Mania. They're going to have exclusive limited edition beers that you're only going to be able to get during this week. They're going to be based on wrestling, wrestling-themed beers. And their 5-star kitchen is going to be pumping out all that fucking food that you love. And it's going to be all wrestling-inspired dishes. So it's going to be awesome. I'm talking Monday through Sunday when WrestleMania hits. It's going to be a party every day celebrating professional wrestling, and with one of my favorite fucking brewery. They love the metal, they love the punk, they love the wrestling. I'm down with that, and apparently they love the JP Dub. So what I'm doing, I was like, hey, when the best brewery comes a knocking, you can't slouch, man. You got to get the best. So what I did was I reached out, and I already used that one. And I called a few of my homies who are the best promoters in the Midwest. If we're talking about Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana, and really just fucking anywhere in professional wrestling. I'm talking about Eric and Steve from Warrior Wrestling will be there live. And for the first time ever, they will be joined by Matt Nix. That's right, Marvelous Matt Nix. From
Mr.
Freelance
Purple himself.
That's right. From Freelance Wrestling will be joining us in a roundtable setting where we will be discussing our favorite WrestleMania moments. But not only that, you're going to get some stuff about Warrior, some upcoming stuff about Freelance Wrestling, maybe some stuff you didn't know about, maybe some fucking behind the scenes freak out, yeah. Maybe some of that shit, too. You don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you guys. It's going to be great. We're going to have audio for this, which will be up on iTunes, Spotify, all that shit, where you usually find us. We're also going to have at jpdub.com, which is our YouTube channel. We will be releasing a killer video presentation of this entire event. It's going to be an awesome roundtable discussion with, in my opinion, a few of the most influential and powerful figures in professional wrestling in the Midwest.
And Sreten.
And who?
Me, baby.
Oh, I thought you said Sean Mooney.
What you're gonna hear when you watch it and listen to it, or if you come live, or you'll hear
Come live.
You'll hear Justin and Matt and Eric and Steve and whoever else ends up showing up, all talking with intellectual acumen about wrestling. And then I'm going to try to put my 2 cents in, and I think you're supposed to chug your beer every time somebody says, hey, Sreten, shut up. So you're all going to be hammered.
Yeah.
Just throw scissors at me, bro?
Yeah, bro. See you in the afterlife. In the afterlife, you'll be headed for a beautiful strife. There you go again. He wants me to sing.
How'd you finish? That's one of my top 5 favorite songs.
Fuck this guy. But yeah, so you guys check it out. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be more details coming out about this event. There will be an event page posted on our Facebook at Juice Pro Wrestling. We'll give you specific times. it's going to be fucking awesome. And you're all invited. Everybody's invited. Come hang out with us.
Come
the
hang
guys
out.
from Warrior, Freelance Wrestling, 3 Floyds. I mean, come on. We're going to have exclusive fucking merch there. It's going to be fucking killer.
Hey, it's going to be super fun.
Yeah, you can't get any better than that.
Start the week off right. Whatever else you got going on, if you don't like your job or you don't like anything else, but
you don't like
this,
fucking
if
life,
you
but
do
you
like
like
stuff,
wrestling?
you come by, you'll have
Yeah.
a very good night. Trust me, man. Everyone is super friendly and welcoming, and we welcome everybody. Come and hang out. And I free hugs from Sreten. I'm the best hugger in the game.
Yeah.
Whatever game that is.
Free hugs, not drugs.
No drugs.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you all for your support. I mean, I've noticed the swell.
It's been great.
It's been fucking great, and we appreciate it very, very much. Tell your friends about the show because we like to have fun. We hope you guys are having fucking fun with us. We got a lot of cool shit in store for you guys. Like I said, Floyd Mania, it's going to be off the fucking hook. Yeah! So join us. And until next time, excuse me.
What is he going to do?
Wet 'em up, wet 'em up, wet 'em up, wet 'em up. You know the juice is so fucking wet for episode 98 and 3 Floyds and Warrior Wrestling and Freelance Wrestling. It's fucking amazing. Tune in next week, you motherfuckers. I love you all.
You gonna do sex to me?